Hey guys, welcome to my channel. If you are new, if you are not new, welcome back. My name is Haley. I have mitochondrial disease and several other chronic illnesses, so hit that subscribe button down below so you will not miss a single video of any of my content. I upload on Mondays and Saturdays, and today I'm going to be doing a story time. I'm in a little bit of a weird mood at the moment, but we're just going to get straight into this video. So to set the scene, this story time occurred in January of 2016. So I was 14. It was right before my 15th birthday, so I was 14. And I was going on a field trip. I really wanted to go to this one museum. It was a World War II related museum. I really wanted to go there, and I wanted to go with my friends and just like seeing the history there. My mom was not able to make it to the field trip, so she said, okay, you can carpool with some of your friends, that is fine. I just ask that you bring your wheelchair. And at this point in time, I only had a manual wheelchair, and I only used it when I had to walk long distances. I could walk around the store just fine, church, school, everywhere. It was just longer distances. I still needed to be in a wheelchair to conserve energy because it was just really hard endurance-wise on me. My parents really wanted me to bring my wheelchair. And I heard that and I was so mad. I was so mad and so stubborn. I was like,
no, I am not bringing my wheelchair. That is embarrassing and mortifying. I'm not bringing my wheelchair. I will be fine. My legs can walk, my feet will work. I will be fine. I will be fine.
I wasn't fine. My parents are like, okay, because at that point, if I suffered through anything, it was my own dang fault and not them. Mistake number one, not listening to my parents who have my best interests at heart. Mistake number two is not bringing my wheelchair. And mistake number three is waking up sick, with a really bad sore throat and congested. And then lying and saying you were absolutely fine and your nose is just stuffy because you don't know why. All because you want to go where you're gonna go. Don't make that mistake. Don't do that. So I went on my way. I was carpooling with my friends and we drive to the museum. We get there and I was so excited. Something funny that I just remembered is that there was security you had to go through before you could get into the actual museum part. And I remember they were checking everyone's bags and I had brought protein bars. I'm like, oh, I cannot not have a protein bar. Like, no food was allowed, like they were gonna take it. And one of my friends saved me. She's like, just put it in your coat pocket. And I did, and thankfully I got that through. If I didn't get that through, I think the story would have taken a much different turn. So we start the tour, we start walking, and before I know it, about in the middle of the tour, all of a sudden, I'm standing up by the way, all of a sudden I'm like getting like sweaty, like very sweaty and clammy. And you know how like sometimes you can just like feel the pale coming on? I don't know if that makes sense. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't, but like I could feel myself going pale. And I was shaky and I was like out of it. Like I literally thought I was going to pass out. I was like, I'm going to pass out in the middle of this museum tour. And my mom is not anywhere close. And no one knows my health history the way my parents do. I have the best friends, honestly, and they saw me, they're like, are you okay? Because they could see it on my face. I'm like, I need to eat. I need to eat. And they're like, okay. And so they all stood in front of me so the tour guide wouldn't see me eating the protein bar. And so like I ate it and I felt better. But I still felt sick. I still felt sick and really like exhausted already. And what did I do? Did I call my mom? Did I tell an adult? Did I say anything more to my friends? Nope. Nope. So I pushed myself to the very end of the museum. And on the way home was when I started feeling even worse, like even sicker, like sicker than sick. And I remember I got home and I was in bed as soon as I got home, and that whole week I was hit so hard by being sick. And the week after that when I thought I was all better was actually when my whole 6-month-long downward spiral of a health flare-up occurred in 2016 that almost ended my life. So this was a precursor to something really traumatic. So in turn, I learned, first of all, listen to my parents. If they say I need to bring a wheelchair, I need to bring a wheelchair and get over being prideful. 2, if I wake up sick, I'm never pushing myself again, because that is what triggered my health flare-up. And 3, if I pass out ever again, if I almost pass out again or pass out, my mom would be the first person I call. Do not make the mistake I did of not saying anything to any adult. That was the biggest mistake. And looking at it now, I was so dumb in this situation. I wasn't dumb. I made a dumb choice. That's the right wording. So looking at it now, it could have been 3 things or a mixture of all both. It could have been just my blood sugar. It could have been weakness in my body being like, what the heck are you doing to me? Why are you using your legs like this? Or it was my very first symptom of POTS before I knew that I had POTS, which basically is like a condition to do with your blood pressure and heart rate that can cause you to faint, almost pass out, fall very easy. So it could have totally been that because I was standing and walking the entire time, or it could have been a combination of all of that, plus I was sick. And to put the cherry on top of the cake, my parents did not know about this in story time, that I almost passed out, until like a year after it happened. So sorry mom, sorry dad, that was horrible. I didn't do it on purpose. Maybe I did, I don't know, I don't remember, but I'm really sorry. So I hope you guys enjoyed this ridiculous story time. It was such a silly decision that I made that affected me, that really affected my health in the long run. So like I said, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like this. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below. Don't forget to comment down any video suggestions. Check out my podcast in the description box and all my social media links. And I will see you all in my next video. Bye guys.